Hello and good evening from St. Louis Park. Tonight it's the quarterfinals of the Section 6 4A. I'm Bruce Over along with Phil Firk, and tonight it's the St. Louis Park Orioles taking on Minneapolis South. St. Louis Park ranked number 4 in this bracket. Minneapolis South number 5. Phil, should be a good contest. A good test for the Orioles.
Right, both of these teams will match up extremely well. They've had common opponents, and it just seems that this is a team that both teams are quick, aggressive, and love to play the full court. So it's anybody's ball game, especially when you get into the tournament.
That's right. Both teams support the same colors, typically orange and white. So St. Louis Park will have the home solid orange uniforms tonight, and Minneapolis South, the Tigers, will be supporting the white uniforms. Starting lineups for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Have that for you here in a sec here. Is number 3, Aaron Zeman. Number 15, Kashi Hayes. Number 21, TJ Gist. Number 23, Marquellis Edwards. And number 31, Joseph Zengel. And for the Minneapolis South Tigers is number 13, Andre Burton. Number 15, Juwan Ashman. Number 22, Carnell Shepard. Number 34 is Thomas Ford. And number 35, Mohammed. So I was trying to take a look at height, and I guess they don't have it in the program, but some good size here on this Minneapolis South team. Phil running into one of his old players, so he has opted to walk away from the microphone for a minute. But we get ready to jump. It'll be for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Zengel. And number 35, Mohammed, and the tip control by the Orioles. Orioles will set up with Aaron Zeman. Kashi pays over to Zeman, now Marquellis Edwards. So they work around the perimeter. They look inside, try and read the defense right now. And they tried to work it inside to Zengel, and it was stripped away that time by number 22, Carnell Shepard.
Tigers opened up in a 2-3 zone, kind of daring Park to penetrate.
So now Andre Burton passes the ball over to Mohammed. Back up top to Shepard. Well, there's a travel.
You look out on the court, Bruce, and both teams appear to be just about identical. You know, same size. There's no one that stands out, much taller than the opponent. Washburn likes to extend that zone a little bit.
Both teams with one early turnover. Marquellis Edwards hits the three. So the Orioles with the first points of the game. Burton had it stripped by Zeman. Now gets trapped by Kashi Hayes, who gets back, and Mohammed gets it up top. Now Mohammed, nice move.
Oh, did he split that? Nice. Zengel kind of moved up on the side. He was able to turn his head, move right to the basket. Easy score.
Nice. Zengel gets it back out. TJ Gist misses a shot. And there's Marquellis again hitting the three. Well, we haven't seen Marquellis play that much from outside.
No, not all year, but Park is moving the ball quite well, making that zone move.
Mohammed misses the shot. Orioles will be up quick. Kashif Hayes takes it in, passes off.
Beautiful penetration by Hayes. Got the defender on him and slipped it right over. An easy basket for Zengel.
Orioles up 8-2. In the front court is Carnell Shepard. Shepard pops, shot, misses, and the rebound came out up top. Played down low, and Orioles come away with it. Zengel has it stripped, and the basket by Carnell Shepard. That was just a tough play by Zengel that time.
He wanted to get rid of the ball, give it to Zeman, but it just so happened there was a defender in the way.
And we're going to get a foul on Andre Burton, his first foul of the game. First team foul. And with the Orioles leading 8-4, they'll have the ball. Kashif Hayes will inbound it.
Looks like Southpaw is coming out, play a little man-to-man now, see if they can't disrupt that three-point shooting from Park.
So how close was that to an over and back? It looked almost like...
I thought he did step over and on the inbounds pass.
So the Orioles missed the shot. The rebound pulled down by South, and here's a three. Miss. And a pushing foul underneath is going to go against the Tigers. So Thomas Ford picks up the foul, his first foul. And the Orioles will have the possession and a full court pressure put on by South. They back off now. Kashif Hayes tries to penetrate, gives it to Zeman. Zeman stops and hits.
Nice pull-up jump shot. Both guards from Park are able to penetrate, and that's the key to this ball game tonight. Dribble penetration, make South come over and guard you, and then look for the dish off. Park has been a scrappy defensive team all year.
Well, you can see South has had trouble on the outside shots, but a nice rebound that time by Muhammad, getting the putback, and still a 4-point Oriole lead. So. Zengel trying to take it to the hoop, and he's fouled by, no foul, just ball went out of bounds.
Seems as though the Tigers now, they've switched their defense already a couple times. They're back to a zone on this last opportunity. Now they're back to a man. In fact, it's probably a little more confusing for South than it is for Park right now. They're a little disorganized, didn't exactly know what defense they were in, and Park was able to get an easy basket.
So TJ getting that last basket for the Orioles. They're up by 6. Shepard penetrates in, out for Muhammad. Lets one go from outside. Correction, that was not Muhammad. That was number 15, Ashman. Ball tipped out of bounds, and it will be the Tigers basketball.
I think that was a foul on, right. I'm not sure who it was on now.
Well, it's a shooting foul, so looks like it was called on Marquellis Edwards, his first. First team foul for the Orioles. That's going to send Muhammad to the line. And Muhammad misses the first free throw attempt. Muhammad misses the second. And TJ with the rebound. Nice drive by Hayes, can't get it to go. And TJ gets with the rebound.
Well, Hayes did a really nice job splitting that defense, just about scored. He gave it everything he had.
Andre Burton picking up the foul, so he'll be replaced in the lineup by Peter Goldstein. Actually, correction, that's going to be Isaiah Wilson. Nice pass inside, Zengel. And the Orioles up 14-6. Nice defense by Zeman that time on Isaiah Wilson. Here's Shepard. Wilson tries to penetrate in. Almost had it tied up by Hayes. Inside pass, and Muhammad is going to be called for traveling.
Muhammad had good low post position that time. He just tried to back in to get a position. That happens when you lose your balance a little bit.
Orioles playing scrappy defense. We got a man-to-man defense here.
Yep.
Zengel tip, kept alive by the Orioles, and Gist with the basket.
Park just stayed with it and stayed with it and stayed with it again.
TJ Gist has really played well here in this first half.
Well, the thing about Park right now is they're able to extend that defense and put a little pressure on the guards from South. As a result, they're not being able to penetrate.
Well, Joe Heiser will take a timeout right now for South. St. Louis Park has built a 10-point lead. Scoring so far for the St. Louis Park Orioles, Marquellis Edwards has 6 with a couple threes. Zengel and Gist have 4, and Zeman with 2. For the Tigers, leading scorer is Muhammad with 4 points, and Carnell Shepard has the other 2 points.
Both Zeman and Hayes are able to put a lot of pressure on the guards, and as a result, they're not able to penetrate or even pass the ball because they're just getting double teamed.
Well, St. Louis Park has to be happy with the way they've started off this game and the tempo.
Well, it's really important, I think, in these tournament games is to jump out and get a lead like they have now, and not that they settle back, but it just gives them a little comfort zone.
Muhammad had the baseline shut off, and 3 put up by Ashvidinko. Quick drive. Marquellis Edwards with the basket.
Edwards made a beautiful fake, drove right to the basket. Edwards, Hayes, and Zeman, what a nice trio out there. They're all quick and they all play great defense on the perimeter.
Well, the prize for St. Louis Park, if they win, could be a trip to play Hopkins.
And that's not very far. That's their neighbor, 5 miles.
Look at Zeman taking it coast to coast.
It seems as though Park is able to get to the basket at will tonight. Park is able to take advantage of their quickness tonight.
John Ulrich in the game now for the Tigers. I think the coach for South, I think, was sort of saying, you guys got to be able to take a charge in there. It seems like they're backing up and moving in the lane.
Well, not even only backing up, they're just backing away.
Right now, Orioles are getting good position around the boards, and again, forcing a foul to be called against South. Muhammad picks up the foul, his first. 4th team foul for the Tigers here, and it's down to about 10 minutes and 30 seconds remaining in the half. Orioles already have 20 on the board. Hayes, Marquellis Edwards fakes, back out to Hayes, wide open. He missed the shot, and the rebound was pulled down by Ulrich.
He had a good look at the basket, had an open shot, actually.
Just maybe a little too far beyond the 3-point line. And
well, we haven't seen him shoot from that distance all year, actually.
Look how quick Marquellis. Look at that balance he has to not charge. And but that time he got a little wild inside there and threw it away.
I'm not sure if he plays football or not, but he certainly would be, he'd be a wonderful running back.
Marquellis, a senior.
Zeman and Hayes just tear him up. There's a fast break by Hayes.
Well, that was set up on a nice pass by Zeman. Unfortunately, Hayes couldn't finish.
That's where you have to follow up. A lot of the Park guys just stood at half court and watched that. Had they followed that play up, they would have probably been able to get a basket there on a tip in. They coach that all year long. Follow the ball.
Oregon, a charge called on the Tigers.
Well, 2 Park guys went down that time.
Orioles with their first sub. B.J. Pollard comes in, replacing, I think it was Kashi Hayes went out. There's Pollard with the ball. Oh, there's a walk.
Pollard has done a nice job coming off the bench all year for Park. In fact, he's just gotten better and better and better. Wonderful player.
Well, the Orioles did not score their last 3 times down the floor, so the score remains a 14-point lead for the Orioles at 26, as they're down to about 9 minutes and 15 seconds left here in the first half. Mohammed tries to penetrate in, makes a nice move, too hard off the glass, and Zengel with the good job on the boards. Zeman penetrates, gets it out. Look at no one. Iron Marquellis, I think it was just too open.
Well, he had time to aim it, aim it, aim it. That was, you're right.
And Pollard will pick up the foul.
With this lead like this, 14-point lead with 8 minutes, 50 seconds left in the half, Park can be a little more conservative. They don't necessarily have to take those outside shots right now because they are able to get to the basket at will. And they're just, they do have South in foul trouble, basically. If we could, if Park can get a couple more fouls, they'll be at the free throw line.
Well, Muhammad has not done well at the free throw line.
I look out here and look at both teams' uniforms, both orange and white. Sometimes it just gets a little confusing. I'm sure even with the players. Well, Mohammed is not having a great night on the free throw line. You're right.
0 for 4.
Well, Park was winning their 1-4 offense.
Good job breaking the trap.
When you get that pass going crossways, like Park just did, there's usually an open player when you get double teamed on the top.
Well, first basket in quite a while for the Tigers. I'd say they went about 7 or 8 minutes without scoring.
Same thing happened again. South is coming out, putting pressure out on midcourt, but forgetting the players down on the baseline.
Coach Breitenbucher almost got nailed on the sidelines.
We can't say enough good things about Coach Breitenbucher. He's done such a good job with his team this year. You can just see it in the players' eyes. They want to play basketball.
They've been a very fun team to watch this year, and hopefully they can continue. And again, they do win this one, and they do play Hopkins. It's going to be a tough battle for them, but you never know. This is a team that, if they're hitting on all cylinders, could compete. So they have to be hitting on all cylinders.
Well, we've seen upsets before, and that's why they play the game.
Tough break. Seems like every couple of years they get shifted back around into the upper bracket.
Yeah, different. You're right. They're in the 4 sector, 4AA now, or 4A.
It was great defense by Pollard that time, but the ball came back out, and a 3 put up, and we're going to get a foul and a 3-point, 3 free throws coming up for South.
You hate to see those kind of fouls. First of all, he didn't have a very good setup to shoot the ball. And I think Gist, just kind of fell into him, actually.
Well, maybe that's a good strategy in this game. Foul them.
That's like a turnover.
There they go. I think they're now 1 of 6 from the free throw line. Shepard penetrates, dishes out. That's Burton. It's tied up, and we got a jump ball. This one will go to the Tigers.
Zeman was relentless that time. He wasn't going to give up.
So Burton will take the inbound from underneath the Oriole basket. 24-9 the score. Zeman almost went for the steal that time, but Ulrich got the ball. Here's Burton. Looks like Quentin Wagner ready to check in.
Clark doesn't usually play a zone, but they're back in a 2-3 right now.
Well, Gist picks up his second foul. So Wagner will come into the game replacing Gist. A three by Shepard didn't go, and a nice rebound by the Orioles. That was Marquellis Edwards. Tough shot that time. But Edwards follows up and hits it.
I'm sure the coach is saying, hey, let's slow this thing down a little bit. We don't have to come down and take that quick shot.
10 points in the game for Marquellis Edwards. Orioles up 26-9. Here's Burton guarded by Zeman. Around to Shepard. Shepard passes inside, and we'll get a foul on the Orioles. Double teamed inside that time. Almost a steal for the Orioles.
It might have been Wagner. I'm not sure.
You're right, Phil.
Park doesn't lose any quickness when they come off the bench. All these players, at least the first 7, are very, very fast for Park.
Muhammad back in the game now for the Tigers. In and out. Rebound Edwards. Quick outlet pass for Zeman. Look at that.
Beautiful pass. Now that's basketball.
That was pretty.
Textbook basketball. Brought the crowd to their feet.
There's a team that's played together and has played well together. A lot of it, Phil, is really knowing to move without the basketball and then knowing where your players are.
Absolutely. Now they knew they had that, 2-on-1 coming down. It was just a matter of keeping their spacing, and that's exactly what they did. That was a beautiful play. But it started with Edwards rebounding that ball on the weak side.
Well, Burton picks up another foul, so he goes out of the game as Zango misses the shot. And the Orioles will retain possession with 5:57 to go here in the first half. Orioles with a 19-point lead. Points have been hard to come by for the Tigers here in the first half. That could be a foul. They didn't catch Marquellis grabbing a jersey.
I saw, yeah. In fact, it was right in front of us and in front of the referee.
So the Orioles get a break. They'll get the ball back here.
South is back to man-to-man.
There's Wagner. Marquellis. He hit that shot before, and now he's going to draw a foul. See, foul number 7 on the Tigers.
Edwards is so quick, and he's a threat out there with the three-point, as he's proven already tonight. So they do come up and guard him a little closer, which gives him the ability to to drive to the basket.
So Edwards goes to the line shooting the 1-and-1 right now. As Orioles lead 28-9. Edwards has 10 points in the game. Makes the free throw. And we're getting a timeout called by the Tigers. So let's take a look at the bracket here for the Section 6 4A. And again, you see St. Louis Park. Phil will play the winner of
Hopkins, Minnetonka.
Right.
Looks like Minnetonka is, they were the 8th seed, it appears. Hopkins #1.
And down we see Wyzetta against Southwest. Armstrong
against North. So that's a pretty tough bracket right now. And Wyzetta is a team to be reckoned with as well. So
if the Orioles go on to win this game, it'd be nice to get a big crowd out at Osseo Senior High. It'd be a 6 o'clock Friday night game. So,
well, that should be fun. And you know, again, all the Park fans should follow this team because they've had a wonderful season, a good team to watch. They play together, well coached. They've got all the components. We've enjoyed.
I think this is really, for the St. Louis Park Orioles, this has been their most solid team that they've had over the last 5 or 6 years. So.
And they've been consistent, all year long. They've played really good basketball.
It's consistency and also hard work. You see them, they're not lazy out there. They play hard. They're always scrapping. They seem to play smart, too.
If they have any deficiency, it's going to be size, which is nothing you can do there. You can't do anything about that. I just like the way Park plays defense, the way they help each other.
Nice shot that time by number 32 for the Tigers. That was Kenley Farrell. Wagner on the other end with the basket.
No, Wagner's going to go under the basket for reverse, but he was able to just pull up and get that ball off the glass.
Turnarounder again by Muhammad doesn't go. Tough first half for Muhammad.
And Zeman pushes the ball down the floor, really.
Nice rebound. Job to get it back out by Quentin Wagner, and the Orioles up top. The setup with Zeman in 4 minutes, 30 seconds remaining here in the first half. Orioles with 32 points, Tigers with 11. Wagner drives in, tough shot, and gets his own rebound after it was tipped by Zango. Foul, we're gonna have a substitution. Kashif Hayes will come in.
That was a good call by the referees, a jump ball.
So the Orioles get it on the alternate possession. Inside, Hayes just came into the game and hits the three.
Oh, that coach, he knew exactly what he was doing. Hayes made Dave look pretty good that time.
24-point Oriole lead here in the quarterfinals of Section 6-4A. Almost stolen. Burton gets it back and gets the basket. Or that was Ashman. Juwan Ashman.
The ball came right back to him. Park has such quick hands on defense. When that ball gets put down on the floor, there's usually 1 or 2 Park guys right on top of it.
Well, it's the second time he's missed from that spot, but a nice rebound.
Put back by Gist. What was that, Wagner? Wagner.
Yep, so Wagner has 4 points. 37-13. Ashman with the basketball, and is going to be fouled by Kashif Hayes. Hayes picks up his first foul. Team foul number 5 for the St. Louis Park Orioles. Number 6, I guess, as they correct that. Good defense by the Orioles. And good job by Shepard that time to straddle the sideline to get that pass. So Muhammad with his 6 points.
Muhammad did a really nice job that time. You know, he's had that opportunity a few times, but he just was able to square up his body and fundamentally do a good job.
Well, Orioles will hold the ball here. With a 22-point lead.
This is a stare down. You don't see this very often, especially when a team is down 37-15.
I think the Orioles trying to get their breath here too.
Well, they'll have to be guarded. There we go.
Hayes with the shot. Edwards almost over the back that time. The ball out of bounds.
Coach Dave says, hey, we didn't need that shot. With this type of a lead, the time, score, situation, know what you're doing, kid.
So approaching the 2-minute mark in the first half. It's been all St. Louis Park Orioles. They lead 37-15. Ashman with the 3, doesn't go. Zeman with the save, out to Shepard. Shepard penetrates in, has that block. Wagner thought he got all ball, but is going to be called for the foul.
Well, Zeman had to be a little careful when he saved that ball under the opponent's basket, and usually that's a no-no, but he was able to tip it out far enough.
So now Shepard will go to the line. So Garrison Gillard comes into the game for the St. Louis Park Orioles, getting his first playing time here in this game as Shepard makes the second free throw. 37-16. Orioles in no hurry to go to the basket.
I don't think you're going to see him put up a shot this time from third,
As Orioles hold the ball.
I'm just surprised that South is sitting back in this thing because they want, they have to initiate some defense here, some action. Unless they're so satisfied to go into the game or into the halftime with a 21
Well,
point.
Hayes is wide open if they elect to go that route, but we got the corners open if they want to bring it down.
I've never seen this before. I'm just kind of, actually I'm in shock. It's like, well, we're ready to go home. Let's pack our bags. This is over.
I think the player ready to check in is closest to the ball right now. He could just bat it right out of it. So Zeman will have the basketball. As
Coach says, make him come out and play defense, or we'll just hold the ball and walk away with a victory.
So now the Orioles will set up on offense. 38 seconds. The Orioles move so well. I mean, they just
they're quick on the perimeter, and they keep that good floor spacing. Very difficult for South to come out and double team them.
I think Zeman's the one who will have the ball here at the end. 12 seconds.
Well, we know Hayes was not afraid to put it up.
Zeman puts one up from
outside. Boy. That was a dagger.
That's the whole momentum.
And then our favorite mid-court defense is a wall at center court. I've seen that happen so many times. Shooting the ball at the end of a half or the end of the game. As you're used to this court, you don't know how to play that wall.
Right, well, you got to say the South team right now is probably after that becomes a little frustrated in maybe the Orioles strategy at that time. But again, they didn't come out. St. Louis Park challenged them. And again, even when they did come out, St. Louis Park was able to get a good shot here at the end of the.
Well, they were able to penetrate so easily. Usually defensive teams play a little tougher than that. I'm just surprised that Park is able to, at will, get to the basket.
So a great first half for the St. Louis Park Orioles here in the quarterfinals. They lead 39-16. Hang on, we'll have more basketball coming up in just a minute.
This is a banana. This is a cat. This is fire. This is harmless and actually helpful to some people. Don't believe everything you hear. The fact is that every major health organization rejects smoked marijuana. Now that the smoke is cleared, discover truecompassion.org.
Bruce Homer along with Phil Burke as we get ready for the second half. The St. Louis Park Orioles lead 39-16.
Well, we'll have to see how the second half comes down here, but, you know, South is going to have to get a little more aggressive, play a little defense, like it's a meaningful game for them. But you can just about look in their eyes right now. It looks like they're just sort of defeated, unless they come on strong, but I don't know.
So the St. Louis Park Orioles come out with Zeman, Hayes, Gist, Edwards, and Zengel, the same lineup that started the game for the Orioles.
Well, it's tough for Park to come out and, you know, play really solid, hard defense, but this is makings of a good team, and this is what the coach, I'm sure, told him at halftime. You got to come out with the score 0-0.
Well, Shepard misses the first shot of the second half for the Tigers. Zengel read that passing lane and got it to Hayes. There's a 3-on-3. TJ Gist from outside, and he's on the line, so they're going to call it a 2.
Well, Gist's not afraid to put the ball up.
Tigers lose the ball. Kashi pays with the steal. There's a nice pass to Zeman, gets the basket. Zeman is so quick.
Well, he snuck that ball in underneath the arm. The South comes right. That's 3 turnovers, right. 3 times down the floor.
There's a case Burton got close enough to the basket. He should have taken that himself.
Yep. Park is just so opportunistic here, just taking loose balls away.
Hayes had a lot of room to penetrate. Now Zengel has it up top for Zeman. Orioles don't have to be in any hurry in this second half.
Not at all. And the way South is playing defense, they are just spread out all over the floor.
Hayes with the high arch 3. He almost put that one up on the
Park is on fire here. What is that, 4 baskets, I think? No, 3 baskets.
Spin move by Andre Burton. He draws the foul.
Well, whatever Coach Dave said at the at half, certainly they came out and just on fire.
Burton makes the free throw. Isaiah Wilson now comes into the game. He replaces Juwan Ashman. Andre Burton, the second free throw. That free throw by Burton was his first point of the game. Now he has 2. Spin move by Zeman. Almost stolen away that time by Thomas Ford. Well, that's what we're going to have to see from the Tigers if they want to get back in this game, is really pick up the hustle.
Well, they will, and it just seems like they're just not able to compete right now. It seems like when they do try to double team, Park is able to get out of it, hit an open player, and get an easy basket.
Nice. Oh, strip. It was a good crossover dribble that time by Zeman to get open, and that time but he had it stripped at the last second. Orioles will retain possession. Zengel with the basketball. Look at his spin move to get in position.
I was just going to say we haven't seen much of Zengel tonight, but that was a nice spin move. Got deep in the paint.
Mohammed, this is a shot. And when Mohammed misses, they don't really have a rebounder underneath.
Hayes went up over the top to get that rebound, and now he'll take another NBA three-point shot, a three ball. Hayes has got a beautiful jump shot.
Good thing they have 24-foot ceiling height.
Wow,
here.
for sure.
More than that, but I don't know what the ceiling height is, but he puts it up there.
Looks like Ohio State playing here.
Watch this again. And again, no one in his face.
That ball was a high. I didn't think that was going to come down.
This is the first time they've really gotten that ball inside, and that time Thomas Ford at good position was able to make the basket. The Orioles with a 31-point lead at 51-20. Mark Wallace drives in.
Well, listen to the game right now. Park just has to maintain. They should be looking to keep the ball alive, try to control it, no turnovers.
And also get the high percentage shots when they do shoot.
That's right.
Not only high percentage, but uncontested in many cases so far tonight. Nice rebound by TJ. That was a great, good body control and good rebound by Edwards. Gets it up top. Kashif Hayes misses that one. Kashif gets his hand in there. Ball kept alive, tipped out of bounds. It'll be the Orioles basketball. Good hustle, though, by both players. It was TJ Gist hustling up against Thomas Ford. Ford getting up a little bit slow there, but good hustle by both players.
Well, you know, this is the last ball game for some seniors, definitely, and they want to, you know, play as hard as they can, so when they walk off this floor at the end, they can say, well, you know, we played hard, we did all we could.
What great experience for Kashif Hayes, a sophomore, that he's had this year. Edwards, that's one where he had a few seconds, had to decide if he was going to fake it and penetrate, but took the three and makes it. I think the Tigers' strategy is really just force it, you know, work your way in, and you know, it's just going to be penetrating and try and get a little bit better shot off. And that time, Carnell Shepard got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line.
I just like the way Park came prepared for this ball game tonight. You know, they got out of the gate fast. They haven't had to let off, and then especially coming out the second half to maintain that intensity. It's very difficult for teams to do. (56-22) with 13.5 minutes to go.
Well, they got their field goal percentage up to 46% still now.
Park has. I wonder what they're shooting
that's the
on.
Tigers.
Oh, the Tigers. I wonder what Park is shooting from three-point land.
Kashi penetrates in and jump ball. This one will go back to the Orioles.
He has got himself in just a little trouble there. He drove in, picked up the ball, and then no place to go.
Edwards is tough to defend because you don't know if he's going to either take the three or is he going to just make that fake move and then take it into the basket. Or
the same way Zengel this last time, he made a beautiful fake too, and you know, got underneath and just missed a shot, but he did everything else right.
There's Zeman. Spin move along the baseline.
Well, Park moves the ball really well. You know, they're making South work hard.
And we get a foul on the drive by Edwards. So Isaiah Wilson picks up the foul, only the first foul of the second half against the Tigers. Marquellis Edwards to the line. He's got 17 points in the game. A little short on that one.
Well, Edwards has had a nice career here at Park. We watched him start, play as a sophomore, and he just kept improving.
So Ford comes out. He's replaced by Ulrich. Shepard has been unable to hit that outside shot. I think he's maybe 0 for 5 from three-point land.
I wonder what Edwards' vertical is. He just jumped over everybody that time.
That's one of the few turnovers.
Zeman, well, he had the right idea, but it was just too crowded. In that case, he might have been able to take it all the way to the basket.
Well, nice three by Andre Burton.
Well, that should put a little life in them.
Right. That could be their first three of the game.
I think it is.
Well, the rule is if 35-point lead with 9 minutes to go goes into running time. We're not there yet.
Not quite. What'd you say, 30 what?
35.
35.
We're 3 away. So Zengo will take a seat, replaced by Quentin Wagner. Wagner comes into the game scoring 4 points. It's been sort of the type of game the Orioles have 8 points from Zeman, 9 from Hayes, 8 from Gist, 18 from Edwards.
Well, they've all played well.
Edwards misses a 3.
Well, Gist enough had the inside position.
Let's take a look at this one more time. You mentioned it did look like Wagner got in there. Maybe it may have been a no call on that one.
Fortunately, he didn't get hurt because he did come down pretty hard.
So the foul on Wagner, his third foul. This Wagner, it's going to be number 4. So now DJ Pollard will come into the game. He'll replace Wagner, who has 4 fouls. Well, they're heating up, Phil. Muhammad.
Well, that's 2.
57-28. They're almost a no-look pass to the middle of the lane.
Well, Zeman does that so well. You got Gist standing way over there on the sideline, wide open.
Oh, travel. So CF South is getting a little more confidence now.
Well, they're moving better now than they have all, the entire game.
Well, they're hitting too. Wilson hits a 3. So they got 3 threes in a row that they've had.
Well, maybe the coach Heiser is saying, maybe we should have played a little, got out and played a little defense that first half. Well, basketball, is a funny game because it's a game of kind of runs, and even when the team is down by 15, 20 points, not necessarily will they win, but they're usually going to make a run sometime during.
Yeah, so it's 3 straight baskets right now by the Tigers, and that was Andre Burton hit a 3-pointer, Muhammad hit a 3-pointer, and then Isaiah Wilson with a 3-pointer. So.
Well, that'll close up the gap pretty fast. Now, actually, they're playing here. They're a little full court defense now.
Let's see if the Orioles will try and take a little time off the clock as well here.
As well they should. Park has nice perimeter players with Hayes and Zeman, Pollard.
Pollard got trapped inside, lost the ball. Andre Burton, quick outlet pass, and a tough break for the Tigers that time as Muhammad was wide open.
I think Muhammad saw that basket and kind of looked up a little bit because that ball went right through his hand. Looked like a wide receiver. Well, usually if Park can penetrate and beat this little pressure, which they did at the beginning of the ball game.
Nice. Oh, travel.
Edwards is so fast and has such quick feet that's very difficult for an official. Let's look at this.
See where he gets the ball here.
Jump stop, that's not a travel. Step, hop, shot. There's another, South is heating up here a little bit. They're going to the basket. They look like a different team in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
I think Zango's going to have to get back in this ball game. Shot missed, and again, South has got the momentum. This game is almost a 35-point game, and now it's a 22-point game.
Well, they're playing with a little more, some intensity and double teaming and causing Park to make some mistakes now. This is where Park is best right now, attacking the basket.
Well, it's a good challenge for Park, too. They do play Hopkins. Hopkins plays that really, really tough defense. They're right on them, and this is where the Orioles have to, play a little bit more poise. So Zango replaces Gist in the lineup. Shepard with 8 points in the game has the ball for the Tigers. Isaiah Wilson. Muhammad over Zango, missed the shot. Good hustle by Shepard and saves the ball for the Tigers.
Well, he never quit on the ball. That's one of the things you always, as a coach, you want these guys to play it to the end.
Shepard way short on the 3. Again, Zeman.
Zeman was able to get underneath. I don't know how he does it.
He uses his body to sort of shield the defender, and he does such a great job. Oh, there's that foul. It's actually a good job by Burton to penetrate in that time, just to keep going right to the basket.
Well, he bounced off Zango. There's Zeman, showing the Zeman going to the basket here. Well, that's a beautiful play.
Burton looks to be a pretty good free throw shooter. Peter Goldstein comes into the game. We're going to get another sub for the shooter.
Did you say that Park was in AAA sections in the past, or have they always been 4A?
No, they have been in the AAA. For a couple of years, they moved into that.
Okay. I think once they move in, they have to stay there for 2 years, I believe.
Right.
Well, South is going to put a little full court pressure on for the first time.
Siemens, like I've been in this position before. Oh, great job dribbling.
You better watch out. He's going to get. That was a good timeout.
So the Orioles take a 30-second timeout, leading 61-30.
South is just playing a little tougher right now. I mean, if they would have started the ball game like this, it might be a different ball game.
We saw that time it was Zeman almost heading into a trap that time, and Orioles take timeout. Top scorer for the St. Louis Park Orioles is Marquellis Edwards with 20 points. Aaron Zeman, number 2 scorer with 10. Get a foul on the inbound against the Tigers. That's going to go against Isaiah Wilson. So for Wilson, that's his second foul, only the second team foul for South. So it shows you know, quite a difference from the first half to the second half.
Absolutely. It looks like a different team. Just their demeanor on the floor, the way they move their feet.
And a lot of credit to their coaching staff to get their team playing like this here in the second half.
Well, you know, they didn't let them quit. That's the main thing.
Well, again, here's where you know, frustration will set in if St. Louis Park tries to take time away from off of the clock. And Orioles, very good ball handlers, you know, have the potential to take the clock down.
And they will.
They bring it out pretty far, though.
They have three or four good. Well, all the Park players are good ball handlers.
Edwards pushed to get free and is called for the foul, his second. They'll call his third foul. Nice rebound, blocked by Zengel.
Great block. But they have 3 rebounds, 3 offensive rebounds.
Beeman trapped in the backcourt. Now the Orioles have the numbers. And they bring it back out.
Well, we'll see if Park can just take a little time off the clock and still maintain some pressure.
Hayes penetrates in. Puts it up, it won't go, and the rebound was pulled down by Peter Goldstein.
It's a tough shot by Hayes.
Shepard continues to have trouble hitting the 3, and the Orioles tap it out of bounds.
The Orioles have kind of lost their composure here in the last 3 minutes of this half. They might have thought the game was over with, too.
You almost had that one.
Oh, just about. I'm glad we didn't have to.
Devon Lumbar in the game here, number 42. First time he's been in. Nice rebound by Zengel. Double team, goes out of bounds, and the Orioles will have the basketball. So they're going to be, a lot of pressure is going to be put on the Orioles now, and we'll see how they handle that.
Well, South went to a little 2-3 zone this last time, and it caused Park just a little confusion. They're not getting that easy shot or the penetration like they did in the first half.
Andre Burton into the game, replacing Shepard. Marquellis Edwards. And we get a foul called against the Tigers. It's going to be Andre Burton picking up his 4th foul.
Well, Park leads 61-38 with 5:36 left on the clock. Easy inbounds pass to Zangel. South just fell asleep that time.
Good reverse layup. It wouldn't go, though, that time by Kenny Farrow. Quickly into the front court. And basket and a foul.
That Park is so much fun to watch when they run. They get out there and fill those lanes. Hayes just took it to the basket. Edwards is such a great rebounder and an outlet passer. He just sees the floor so well.
Hayes makes the free throw. And a 3-point basket by Devon Lumber.
That was a beautiful shot. Well, Hayes says I can take it in as well.
TJ Gist getting ready to check in on the sideline as we're down to 4:45 left in this game. Marquellis Edwards taking the 3.
How many times have we seen Edwards just have so much time, like he says, I don't know if I should shoot it. Yeah, I think I will.
Zangel does a good job to position himself inside for their rebound, too.
He's played a real nice, steady ball game. You don't hear from Zangel so much, but he just does so much work inside. Always has to guard a big player. A nice shooter's touch, nice rotation on the ball.
So Gist will replace Zangel in the lineup.
Zangel gets a nice ovation from the crowd here tonight. He's played a nice, beautiful basketball game. Just steady.
Great job, TJ.
Back up top, Muhammad. A long 3 doesn't go. Zeman with the rebound.
Just about got stripped, but
he was looking down court and decided it's not going to throw that long pass. Now
oh my. There was about a 30-foot pass to a wide open player under the basket to Gist. Again, South just fell asleep.
Right, and a great job by Zeman as he can see the whole court and he saw, Gist from the
he
corner.
just rifled that ball through there.
That's a foul called against Muhammad. Marquellis Edwards will take a seat on the bench.
Well, Dave is taking his seniors out of the ball game one by one, which is the right thing to do.
Three minutes, 34 seconds left. Pass for Pollard. Inside the lane, TJ Gist doesn't get it. And Zeman's going to be called for a foul. He got up there pretty high.
Pollard had a real nice 4-foot little jump shot, and a tough shot sometimes when you just have to baby it up. Feather it up. It's, if you can put a little mustard on it and kiss it off the glass, that's a different shot.
Tigers in the 1-and-1. They're going to have some major changes here.
I think Coach Breitenbucher is going to be happy with his game. I think he felt before the game, that they could win this. It's basically how hard they want to play and if they, how bad they want it. Now, they proved tonight that they did want this game. Clock's running down to 3 minutes.
Zeman will go to the free throw line.
Zeman is a little warrior too. I'll tell you, it's fun to watch him play this year. He doesn't quit.
Zach Gilbert Burke getting in the game for the first time here tonight. Missed free throw. Gilbert Burke with a missed shot. Orioles are shooting 62% from the free throw line.
Mark's going to have to be a little careful taking that ball down the sideline because they're getting double teamed practically every time, to be aware of that. Well, there's a little confusion out here. Whose ball is it?
Is there technical?
No. That ball came out of nowhere.
So a foul on Hayes.
I don't know what happened.
No. It was a technical foul.
Usually when you see something like this, a player generally might have said something to the referee, disagreed with the call in some way.
Mohammed missing a shot. The rebound by Zeman. 2:25 remaining. 69-44. St. Louis Park leading.
Back in for the Orioles, 35, DJ Pollard, replacing Hayes.
Hayes played a good game tonight. He's replaced by Pollard.
Hayes did a wonderful job tonight. Actually, he maintains between him and Zeman, they are two good ball handlers and very good defenders.
The Orioles do not need to be fouling right now.
I don't know what they're thinking of at this point. Just let this game unfold. Just keep the clock running.
But if anyone's going to foul, it's going to be the Tigers. So I don't know. Hayes quickly gets back into the game. We haven't seen Gillard at all here in the second half.
Well, the coach has pulled out all the seniors except Zeman right now.
First 2 points of the game for Goldstein. Under 2 minutes. Hayes dribbles into the lane and loses it out of bounds. Last touch by the Tigers.
Well, that Hayes, he's lightning fast. I'll tell you, he whipped around this player out here and penetrated.
He's going to be a fun player to watch for the next couple years. He, at the beginning of the year seemed to make some mistakes, and I think, but as he's advanced through the season, he's starting to play better basketball.
Well, he's just such a nice complementary player to Zeman, and he's learned an awful lot this year. It'll be fun, like you say, to watch, see how he progresses next year. This will be a totally different team next year, too.
Right, a lot of seniors. Gilbert Burke misses a free throw. And the basket by Goldstein. Zeman takes it in, draws the foul, and I'm sure Brighton Bucher just like praying that he doesn't hurt himself.
Right. I think we're going to see him. Maybe they'll give him a little relief at this point. But he is limping a little bit.
Yeah, it looks like his ankle, or they do not need to have any injuries here at the end of this game. Yeah, we're going to get a substitution here in just a second. That will be for the shooter, though.
Do we have number 5?
Yeah, it's Andrew Johnson, actually. Switched numbers here.
Okay.
So Zeman gets a hand as he leaves the game with 11 points. And the Orioles with a 70-48 lead.
Well, Aaron did hurt his foot a little bit. It looks like he's walking around limping slightly. He played a great basketball game. What a floor leader he is.
Gets with the rebound. Hayes, outlet pass. And Pollard with the basket.
Pollard got the old shooter's touch.
Nice. Goldstein's
done a nice job inside tonight.
Turnover that time. Oh. It was a foul. Good call.
That's what they call a hard foul. Well, Hayes is not afraid to make contact. We know that now. 72-50. Parks leading. 37 seconds left in the game.
And Muhammad at the line makes the free throw.
And looks like Park will be playing, moving, advancing, playing the winner of the Hopkins-Minnetonka game, right, Bruce?
That was a replay of that last one. That's correct. I'm sure they're hoping that it would be Minnetonka.
Well, that game should be over with now. I think that started tonight at, no, they play tomorrow. Is that correct?
I'm not sure, Phil.
Tonight at 7. That game is over now.
Yeah, a lot of credit goes to the people here. There's a band concert in here tonight and ended right around 7 o'clock, and they turned this, took all the chairs off the court, pulled out the bleachers, and have this place ready for the basketball game.
And they cleaned that up in record pace, I'll tell you that. Congratulations to the park custodial staff and all the athletic people that worked to clear off this floor.
So the St. Louis Park Orioles get by the quarterfinal round here of Section 6-4A and with a 72-54 win.
Well, before these games, every coach, you know, this is the big game. You win and you move on. You lose, you go home. As simple as that. Well, Park lives to see another day.
Well, they do, and again, we'll wait the outcome. But again, you know, if you're watching this game before Friday night and you have a chance to get over to Osseo, St. Louis Park, this has been a fun team, a team that's worked really hard and really deserves a big crowd in their favor, even though it's going to be an uphill battle against one of the top teams in the state, well, maybe the top team in the state.
How lucky can you be?
That's right. That's right. Leading scorer for the Orioles in this game was Marquellis Edwards. He had 20. Kashif Hayes had 12. Okay. Aaron Zeman with 11. Zengel had 11. Had 10 points for TJ Gist. And 4 points for DJ Pollard and Quentin Wagner. So leading scorer for the Tigers, Muhammad had 13, Andre Burton with 11, and Shepard with 8. So those are the 3 top scorers again for for the Tigers. So again, for final score here from St. Louis Park, 72-54 as the Orioles advance to the semifinals of Section 6-4A. Thanks for joining us. On behalf of Phil Frick, I'm Bruce Overman saying so long.